Don Alejandro has a very beautiful vision for 2012. He sees a future where we are really a global village. We have internet, we have very cheap flights from anywhere in the world to another part of the world. All of those things, communications and transportation, have so become revolutionized in the past few decades that we really are in a different age. There's a switch in our mind that we actually begin to live the life we have to live, and also that this is somehow politically endorsed in the sense that we are a global village. So me and Don Alejandro, we, I think, are on the same page. When we look what was left of the Mayan heartland, these people who lived in tribes and what happened to them in the 1980s, which was so horrific, hundreds of thousands slaughtered, 500 villages completely burned, destroyed, with an active participation of Western forces. You would think that this is something which poor farmers who have been subjected to whatever for 500 years would simply be unable to survive. Well, that's simply not the case. They began to realize that really they had been pretending to be Mexicans, they had been pretending to be Christians, but at their very heart they had thousands of years of Mayan inheritance. There was Mayan blood flowing through them. In those parts of the country, and specifically in Guatemala, you began to see the resistance being built up and people saying, yes, we are Mayans. And rather than just becoming a localized resistance fight against the forces of obstruction in Guatemala, you began to see this was a pan-American movement. All the Mayans were reuniting. In a period of 10 years, and we're now 20 years onward, they have completely turned this around. They have completely made something of their home, which is beautiful, and which is now very much intriguing the entire world, because their calendar system is what 2012 is all about. So I think what has happened there is also a message to the rest of the world that really maybe rather than just despair about the future, you should actually start to work together on a global level, on a cross-cultural level. And that, I think, is really what the Mayan Renaissance is all about.